Hey Joe, it's Guys here, and let's say that you've clicked this video because you've either been thinking about starting a print-on-demand store or you have already started and you're not getting the results that you want. Odds are you fit into one of those two options if you found yourself here, and honestly, I'm glad you're here because most people on YouTube are basically recommending the same thing. There's a whole bunch of people out there that are making content about telling you to sell t-shirts. Some of them are even creating designs with pugs drinking coffee or riding a surfboard or wearing sunglasses, and honestly, in the year 2021, that is just not going to work. I guess in very rare cases it could work, but for the vast majority of you, if you pursue anything like that, it's likely going to be a big waste of time. And I'm just being honest and speaking from experience, right? I've been selling print-on-demand products since 2016. I also have a Facebook group that has over 33,000 print-on-demand store owners, and I have also personally mentored over 1,000 people at this point. And if I'm being honest, the amount of people that I know that have had success selling shirts online is probably about 5, and that is not an understatement. Seriously, folks, there are much better options out there. If you're looking to start your print-on-demand business, you can try selling on Amazon, you can go on Etsy, Teespring, Redbubble, but my recommendation is to start a Shopify store. I'm not going to waste your time here in this video telling you why. If you want to check that out, you can see this video right here. Today, I'm going to be helping you, hopefully, to get yourself away from t-shirts. So let's say that you are this store right here. Let's say that you've built this store, you're super proud of it, and you are getting ready to start promotion, right? Whether you are going to hire an Instagram influencer to post a picture of your product to their following, or you are going to run a Facebook ad, which is my recommended way of making sales, you are going to be in for a rude awakening based on the margins here. So let's break this down. Let's say that you are picking this shirt here from Printful. This is their best seller. It costs $12.95. You're then going to have to pay $4 to ship it. That means your total cost is $16.95. Now, you are also going to have to spend on Facebook ads, and most studies show that on average you're going to have to spend about $10 to acquire a customer. This simply just means that you are going to have to spend $10 to show that ad to enough people in order to get one of them to buy. So all-in costs here are $26.95. And like I said, if you are this store here, you are likely going to lose money because you are going to be spending $26.95 total to make a sale here on this shirt. And again, I run a Facebook group with 33,000 members. The amount of posts I see on a regular basis of people that are trying to sell shirts, saying things like, I'm running my ads, I'm getting visitors to my store, I'm not making sales, or people that are saying they're making sales but they are losing money and they're wondering how they can improve their ads in order to make more profits. But honestly, the problem's not the ad. The problem is your product choice. You need to upgrade that to something like this, right? This is a car seat cover. You can get these from the Pillow Profits app. They cost you $34.99. Within Pillow Profits, they are free to ship, so you're not going to have to pay anything additional. Your total cost is $34.99. You spend that same $10 on Facebook ads, total cost is about $45. I have sold this product all the way up to about $79.99, which is going to give you much more profit than you would get with a t-shirt, right? And that's what we're going to cover today. We're going to be talking about things that you can consider when you're making the decision to jump away from t-shirts on Printify and Printful. We'll jump into it right after this. All right, guys, so again, thanks for clicking the video today and hanging out with me for a little bit. Hopefully you do learn something. Now, you guys have a massive opportunity here to help someone out there who is struggling with their print-on-demand store. Right now, there is someone who is sitting there and they're struggling with print-on-demand. They're trying to find good information and they just can't. And you are in a very unique position to actually help them. What you can do is click the like button on this video, because what that's going to do is it's going to tell YouTube that this is a good video and that it should be shown to people in need out there that are struggling with their print-on-demand store. But seriously, I would really appreciate if you would click the like button. These videos do take a little while to put together, and it helps my small YouTube channel to grow. So thank you for doing that. So yesterday in my Facebook group, I posted this screenshot here. You can see that the average order value is extremely high. I'm selling one of those car seat covers that I talked about earlier. And these strategies that I've been talking about here on my YouTube channel for years are not things that just work for me. This is a screenshot here from somebody in my coaching group. And you can see that they are saying the same thing, right? That high margin products are the way to go, right? And I know that some of you are going to say, well, Joe, Facebook ads don't work for me. I tried them in the past. Honestly, Facebook ads are just a tool. If they're not making sales for you, there's likely a lot of things that you're doing wrong, whether it's with your product choice, your design, your niche, or maybe your store just doesn't look good. Don't blame it on the ads. They're just a tool to promote your product. And if your product is not good, then they're not going to make sales for you. So our first reason to stop selling shirts is saturation. There are so many sellers that are out there selling shirts, right? You're competing against tons of different places. You'll see here on all these different platforms that the search results for specific niches are huge. There are thousands of sellers out there that are all trying to sell in the same niche, which kind of leads me to the next reason, which is design repetitiveness. As you're looking through these designs, they are all basically the same thing, right? They're basically just some quirky quote with a specific style of text with some sort of graphic. These designs are, basically recycled over and over on these t-shirts. And if you are someone in 2021 who is trying to jump in and grab your slice of the pie, it's going to be very tough, right? And that's not just my opinion, that's been my experience. Like I said earlier, I don't really know anybody that does well with shirts, right? And the same thing, if you went into Walmart, you would likely see a whole bunch of shirts that have these silly designs on them, and they would probably cost less than $10. What you'd be much better off doing is taking one of these t-shirt design concepts and applying it to a high margin product. See, when you're selling high margin products, you can sell in the same niches. You can use the same design concepts, and you can just make some better profits because you're selling a product that makes you more money. But be careful though, you'll want to change it up a little bit. Back in 2019 and also in 2020, I made similar videos to this and I received a whole bunch of comments. One of them is here. Someone saying that you can literally sell the same design on any product, so why would you delete the t-shirts? And that is true, but it's also not true. Again, if you're taking a design from a t-shirt, you are going to want to change it up a little bit. You can't just take that exact design and put it on any product you want. You can see a whole bunch of examples here of where people are doing that, and you don't want to do that. You want to make the design better. You can see some of the examples that I'm putting on the screen now are examples of high margin products in great niches that don't look like designs that you would find on a t-shirt. The goal here is to actually go and create something specifically for one of these high margin products and make it something that nobody has ever seen before. That's going to help you a lot to stand out, especially in a crowded space. So another thing to consider is the print quality of t-shirts, right? If you're going into Printful or Printify and you're trying to find a shirt, you can probably find one that is really good quality in terms of the actual shirt. But what about the print quality? Most times with print on demand, the print quality is not what you think it is. There are so many people that are starting print on demand and they think that they are going to start a luxury brand within their niche. And then they order samples and they get them back and they are underwhelmed. Here is a post here inside of my Facebook group from Kevin, basically saying that the quality looks very bad. Now let's look at these photos. Now honestly, these don't look as bad as he is saying they do. This is very typical for direct-to-garment print on demand. If you want to check out a full review in comparison of some t-shirts from Printful and Printify, check this video here on my channel. Break it down, I show you the quality, and I wanted to mention this because direct-to-garment printing is literally the print-on-demand company laying your t-shirt out over a machine and bringing a stamp down on the shirt. They're stamping your design on the shirt. It's never going to look like Nike or Adidas or any of these other high-quality shirts that you could go out and get. It's never going to be that. Print-on-demand t-shirts, right, are not great print quality. And if you are someone who is very concerned about print quality, you might want to consider a higher margin product, right? Something like this within Printify. This is in their all over printed section. All over printed items are generally much better quality. They're printed with a different process and they're going to come out very nice every single time for you. If you want to see more reviews of some of these types of products, make sure to join my Facebook group. I review a whole bunch of products in there from time to time, and that could be a good way for you to see the difference between t-shirt printing compared to some of the other products that are available. Now the next thing is something we kind of already talked about, but it is margins, right? Here's a comment from Jason on one of my recent videos about this subject. He is saying that if people like the design, they will spend that money, and that might be true. You may make some sales, but if you're not making profits, then what's the point, right? You would be much better off selling in the same niche, same design concept, picking a much higher margin product, and then crushing it because you're making more margin, right? The strategy that I would recommend you to do is to go and start your Shopify store, pick a great niche, choose a profitable product, make an awesome design, and then go crush it with your print-on-demand business. That is what is working in 2021. Anything else to do with shirts, honestly, is not, in my opinion, something that you should be pursuing. Yes, it could be fun. Yes, it could be easy to make simple text-based designs, but if you want to actually get something out of your print-on-demand store, you're going to have to upgrade a little bit. And again, this is just from my experience over the last 5 years, running my Facebook group, running my own stores, mentoring people. I really don't know anybody in 2021 that is doing well with shirts. Let me know down in the comments. I'm sure there are going to be people down there that are going to say things like, I am selling shirts, it's working, I'm making sales, you're wrong, Joe Robert. Well, like I said, yes, occasionally it does work, but for the vast majority of you, you'll be much better off switching to a higher margin product other than a t-shirt, right? And if you guys want some help, I do have a free step-by-step course down in the description. It's going to show you how to start your Shopify store, step-by-step videos, how to get started with ads and Instagram and all that stuff. Check it out. The link is down in the description. So thank you guys for watching. My name is Joe Robert, and I will see you guys later.